Welcome back to... No. Cut. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how to quickly blend a few images together in Photoshop so you get this kind of layered effect to the image. I recently did a shoot with Joe Price. I'm going to tag him here somewhere. And he is a dancer, he's a bit of a model as well. And recently we met up and shoot in Manchester. He's presently sponsored by JD's, an ambassador or whatever you want to call it. And yeah, so we shoot a few photos for him for the new collection, whatever. And I thought I'd try this idea out. So basically what you need to get these photos in the first place is either a tripod or place your camera down on a very flat surface where it won't move. And you can maybe change the depth of field with using the autofocus or manual ring, whatever you want to call it. And basically this way means the photos are all in the same place and they won't move, so when you come into Photoshop to actually edit it, you won't have to do any editing or messing around. You know, it just makes it a lot easier, a lot quicker, and yeah, it should be done in 1 to 2 minutes. So we'll quickly jump into Photoshop and crack on. So the first thing you want to do is open up Photoshop. And while you're waiting for that to load, you might as well go and browse through the images you want to collect. So I've got these photos ready now. So here's a few photos. I'll show you a few photos first from the shoot, because it's quite a good one. You know, we do what we do. We do what we do best. So there's a few photos here, quite sharp, using the 50mm lens as well, like shooting around maybe 2-point f-stop. Like you can see that these are looking pretty sharp. Nothing bad to say about these at all. So moving on to the photos we're actually going to use to create this blend mode using the mask tool. So we've got these photos here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 images. So we're going to blend either 3 or 4 of these together, and yeah, let's do it. So first of all, I think I'm going to use this photo to use as a base layer. So we're going to drag that into Photoshop. So this is now going to be the main component of the actual file and the image we're going to create. Secondly, we're going to drag another photo in, which I think I might use this one, because he's to the side of him. So there you go, second image. And now maybe for the third image, we're going to use this one on the back right. So there you go. Now you've got your 3 images, and this is the next step, is to blend them all together. It's really simple, really straightforward. All you do is pretty much use the mask tool, which is down here on the bottom right of your screen. And basically you need to change your brush depending if your background's white or black. Then then blend it in using a brush and make sure you've got the flow on around 20%, so you can gradually fade it into the background. And it should be done in a few minutes. Let's get into it. So like I said, we've got the base image here. So what we're going to do is going to turn on the second layer, which is above this. Make sure it's always above, otherwise you won't be able to see it. Next step is to click the mask button. Then what we're going to do, we're going to paint this black. My bad. Paint that black. We're going to revert it back to white really quick. Then we're going to get your brush up here. Make sure you got it onto a nice little feathered brush, not the hard one, otherwise you'll be able to see the edges of it and it won't be as clean or like blended in as nicely, not as smooth. So like I said, got your flow up here. Then all you're going to do is turn your brush size up. You can use the bracket tool, and that'll make your brush bigger or smaller. It saves a lot of time on messing around using your mouse and whatnot. And all you're going to do is going to start to brush the second image into the photo, and you can already see the photo's been enhanced by this multi-layered effect. So there you go. You got your second shot in. There is Joe Price. So I'm just going to zoom in for a second, make sure I haven't added anything I don't want to be in the image. So I'm going to go back, revert the brush back to black, and I'm going to go around the edge of him just to make sure that I've got it as clean as possible. We don't like any, because obviously the building might be in focus, whereas it might not be in the other shot. So I'm going to try and keep Joe Price in focus so that images blend a lot nicer together. We're going to make sure we brush over him, because we don't want any of the railing coming through over himself. And I think that's pretty much done. So as you can see, it's really simple. It's really not hard to do, but it adds a new dimension, adds a bit of creativity to your photography, and you can incorporate so many different things, from like time lapses to remove people, which is also quite good. And also just to change the sky, it gives like a nice effect, get a blurred emotion. There's a lot you can do pretty much. Stop rambling, yeah. Okay, last thing we're going to do, add the third image. There we go, same again, three steps. Create a mask, paint it black, change your brush back to white, then literally just painting your subject, painting whatever you want to appear in the space which you have masked. So there you go, that's pretty much it. There you go, there you got triple Joe price there for you, yeah. There you go. So I was going to finish it off, just make sure, I'm going to go back around by inverting the brush back to black, then just make sure there's no added background I really want into it. Well, you're not going to notice it anyway if there is, like it's quite loosely done. So there we go, done. Really quick, really easy, no messing around. Just using the mask tool to blend a few multiple images together to create one singular image. And I think it's a really good effect. There's plenty you can play around with it, and there's a lot you can be done. So if you want to have it a go, tag me in it. I'd like to see what you actually can get up to and do. So yeah, final image, bish, bash, bosh. If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe because that really helps me out. And I'll see you very soon for a new tutorial. I think maybe the editing one of New York will be up next, how I edit in Lightroom. Because that's quite fascinating. I got a lot of likes on that, so I think you guys actually do want to see it. And hopefully you can learn something from it, because that's what I'm here to do, obviously teach you something new. And if I can do that, job complete. Peace.